The mouse of the day is Tube Tyler, and you guys might be able to tell I'm pretty sick, but if you think I got it bad, look at Tube Tyler. He's literally stuck in a tube. Tube Tyler wasn't exactly what you'd call ambitious. Tyler preferred to take it easy. His philosophy was simple. Why stress when you could just chill? If something needed to get done, it would get done eventually, right? No need to hurry. That's actually how Tyler found himself in this predicament in the first place, or as he liked to call it, his new lifestyle choice. It started as any other ordinary afternoon. Tyler had been lounging under the kitchen table in one of the humans' houses on the outskirts of the village, enjoying the peace and quiet. He was nibbling on a stale cracker he'd found behind the fridge when he noticed something intriguing. An empty paper towel tube lying on the floor. The tube was just sitting there, beckoning to him with its interesting cardboard design. Tyler wasn't the kind of mouse to pass up on an adventure, especially one that didn't require much effort. So he wandered over and poked his head inside the tube. It was dark and cool inside, kinda cozy actually. Tyler figured it wouldn't hurt to crawl in a little further just to see what it felt like. One paw in, then the other, and soon Tyler had wiggled his way deep into the tube. The smooth cardboard walls fit snugly around him, like the perfect little tunnel. It was surprisingly nice in there, and Tyler felt a strange sense of calm wash over him. He wiggled forward a bit more, and that's when he realized something. He was stuck. At first, Tyler gave the situation a little thought. He tried to back up, but the tight cardboard walls held him in place. He tried turning around, but there wasn't even enough room. He gave a gentle push with his paw, but all that accomplished was making the tube roll a little forward, sending him spinning across the floor like a clumsy little hamster on a wheel. Well, Tyler muttered to himself as the tube came to a stop, I guess I live here now. For a moment, panic flickered in his chest, but then he remembered his life philosophy. Don't stress about things you can't change. And, well, this seemed like one of those things that he couldn't change. He was actually pretty comfortable in here now that he thought about it. The cardboard walls pressed up against him in just the right way that it was like a weird hug. Yeah, Tyler said to himself, this is fine. He shuffled around a little bit to find the perfect lounging position, then just relaxed in the tube as if it were a luxury suite. The world outside kept spinning, but Tyler was chilling. He was a mouse at peace with his new tubular experience. The funny thing was, once Tyler accepted the situation, he found that the tube suited him pretty well. He kind of liked the way it made him feel like he was in his own little world, separate from all the hustle and bustle. Sure, he was stuck, but he wasn't worried. He didn't have anywhere important to be. He was right where he needed to be, inside a cardboard tube, vibing. Tyler quickly realized that life in a paper towel tube wasn't so bad. In fact, it was kind of awesome. He no longer had to scurry around gathering food, dodging humans, or worrying about getting chased by the village cats. The cardboard walls were a snug little cocoon, and Tyler felt safe in a way that he hadn't in a long time. Sure, he was stuck, but to Tyler, stuck was just another word for chilling now. The tube rolled easily if he wiggled the right way, meaning he could still explore if the mood struck him. He discovered that with the right shimmy, he could inch the tube along like a very slow, very low-effort car. His new look also seemed to impress the other mice. When Tyler first rolled into the village square, slowly making his way across the cobblestone path with the tube snug around his body, every mouse stopped and stared. Is that Tyler? Asked Massive Milo, the gym rat squinting towards a strange figure coming towards him. No way, said another mouse giggling. That can't be Tyler. Why is he inside a paper towel tube? Tyler poked his nose out of the end of the tube, giving the crowd his trademark grin. What's up, guys? He said nonchalantly, as if he'd been stuck in a cardboard tube this whole time. The other mice were confused at first, but the more they looked at him, the more they realized Tyler was actually rocking this new look. The smooth cylindrical tube gave him a sleek silhouette, and the way that he casually rolled around made it seem like he invented a whole new form of transportation. Before long, mice started cheering him on. Look at him go! Massive Milo laughed, watching Tyler roll in slow, lazy circles. This guy's unstoppable! A small crowd gathered, cheering every time Tyler rolled a little bit further or pulled off a fancy maneuver, like in slow motion or a little wobbly loop. Tyler soaked up the attention, giving the occasional wave inside the tube as if he were in a parade float. Yo, Tyler! Called out one of the mice. Are you seriously stuck in that thing? Technically, yeah, Tyler replied with a shrug. But it's all about perspective, you know? I'm not trapped. I'm thriving in here. The mice all laughed, and soon, Tyler had earned himself a new nickname, Tube Tyler. It fit perfectly. After all, who else but Tyler could turn getting stuck in a tube into a fashion statement? As the days went by, Tyler found even more ways to enjoy his new lifestyle. He rolled into gatherings, sliding smoothly into conversations with the other mice. At meals, he let his friends bring him food, munching cheese snacks from inside the tube while offering laid-back life advice. The key to happiness, he told Massive Milo one day, is just to vibe no matter what happens. At one point, Tyler accidentally rolled down a small hill leading into the river. The other mice gasped, thinking that he was doomed. But Tyler just floated down the shallow stream like it was a lazy inner tube, his head poking out from one end, looking perfectly relaxed. Help? He called out lazily as he drifted along. Or not. I'm good either way. The other mice scrambled to rescue him, laughing the whole time. It was impossible not to enjoy Tyler's calm energy. Even in the most ridiculous situations, he never panicked. Eventually, the mice figured out a way to roll Tyler up and down the hills and ramps with ease. He became a kind of local celebrity, the mouse who lived in a tube and was totally cool with it. The funny thing was, Tyler never really figured out how to get out of the tube, and over time, the other mice stopped asking if he wanted help. It was just sort of his thing now. Tube Tyler had become a permanent member of the village, and no one could imagine him in any other way. One evening, as the sun set over the village, Massive Milo and a few other mice sat by the riverside with Tyler, watching the water shimmer in the fading light. Tyler's tube gently rocked back and forth as he lounged inside it, perfectly content. "You know," Massive Milo said, "I gotta admit, Tyler, you've got this whole life thing figured out." Tyler grinned, his whiskers twitching. "Told you, man, it's all about perspective. You gotta roll with it, literally." The mice all laughed, and Tyler gave his tube a little wiggle, causing it to spin lazily in place. Life might throw challenges at you sometimes, but there's always a way to make the most of it. And as the stars began to twinkle overhead, Tube Tyler lay back in his cardboard cocoon, happy to be exactly where he was. Stuck, but chilling. That's the way he liked it. So do you guys mess with Tube Tyler?